Hi folks, it's John Nizman from lastchanceautorestore.com. I'd like to share with you a quick update. This is a 1956 Volkswagen Beetle. It's the oval window, and just wanted to share with you the first update of this project. So what we're going to be doing is we've located this vehicle as a project vehicle several years ago, and we had it in storage. And we had a client of ours, it's exactly what he wants. So we've got the history of the vehicle, we had the birth certificate, and it is going to be a numbers matching 56 oval window. So we have a period correct engine block, our client has a period correct transmission, and then we're going to be building this exactly to factory specs. It's a very rare black car with red interior with white piping. So we just started the disassembling. What we'll try to do is give you several steps along the way, because we do quite a bit of air-cooled pan-off or ground-up restorations, and this gives us an opportunity to go through all the steps. So with this Beetle, you can see there's obviously had several patch and repairs done over the years, but the bones of this particular car are quite strong. It's a really nice car. It's probably going to need the heater channels and floors and quite a bit of fabrication work, but it's going to be a nice car. So what we started with, we had, when we bought the project car, the bumpers were just inside the car, but the fenders and lights and everything were still on it. So we're at the stage where we're just starting the initial tear down. Where we remove the front hood, the gas tank, the trim along the front, and the fenders. So you can see it exposes the front apron, and there's quite a bit of dent damage and some previous repairs. So we're probably going to need to replace the front nose. But you can see structurally the firewall in the top portion is really nice, and this whole top plate is in really nice condition. It's almost an unmolested car, which is very hard, very rare to find, especially an oval window 56 Beetle. As we come down the side, you can see that we removed the trim, the antenna, the original old style double mounted antenna. You see we've got the wiper arms and blades off. We have the trim. This was the deluxe model, which is really rare for 56. So it has the aluminum strips that were pressed in. So we remove them out of the grooves. We'll be cutting all this rubber out and removing the glass next. And as we come down the side here, same idea. We'll be removing all of the glass and trim. We have the side trim off. The running boards obviously are gone. And we'll be taking the handles off. And then once again around the trim here on the glass, we have all the period correct glass, so we'll have to be really careful because it has some numbers on there which are stamped period correct for the 56. So be really careful when we remove the rubber and the glass. And then we come around the back, you can see obviously the fenders are off. We've got the notorious oval style window. You can see we have the correct Pope's nose license plate light. So we'll be removing the lid and all the accessories in the glass. And then you can see there's been previous repairs done and quite a bit of corrosion here in the lower bumper bracket, which is really common in the Beetle. And we'll share this with you as we continue, because we have a supplier for the original correct parts. Someone's made this part on the back. So far it's going very, very well. And what we'll do is we'll share with you, so our next step is to continue to disassemble very carefully, and we're going to be undoing all of the bolts that go between the body and the chassis. And then once we have all the bolts removed, the glass out, and the interior cleaned out, it'll be ready for the body to lift off of the chassis. And then we'll share with you, once we have the body lifted off the chassis, what it looks like and the mounting points, and we'll get a better idea of the overall condition of this rare 56 oval window. So I thank you for watching. I'm John from lastchanceautorestore.com.